King dollar is back, and the Swiss screw all the European currency speculators. That report and more on today's episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to In.The.News. Live news and commentary from around the world by your host, Holy Joe Rock and Roll.
Hey folks, it's Holy Joe Rock and Roll, and welcome to In.The.News, a feature of HJRR TV. I'm your host, Holy Joe Rock and Roll. King dollar is back. As you can see on this chart, the dollar reaching 3 zlotys 72 grosz today. The dollar hasn't been this strong since early 2009. That is, people, over 5 years. King dollar is certainly back. Also strong against the euro, getting closer and closer to parity, which I have already predicted. Now let's talk about the Swiss currency and what has happened there. Well, folks, basically, a lot of people with euros had been buying the Swiss franc as a currency to, as a hedge against inflation, believing that the Swiss franc would be a safer currency than the euro. So what that did was made the euro weaker against the Swiss franc. The Swiss central bank had been buying euros to suppress the value of the Swiss franc so that the Swiss franc didn't get too strong. But what happened? The Swiss government, Swiss central bank, has been spending billions of Swiss francs to buy back the euro to basically balance out that trade. And basically capitulated, gave up. Screw it. With the Swiss government's brakes removed from that currency trade, the Swiss franc exploded on the upside by about 30%, which means, unfortunately, any of these fat cat Europeans who bought the Swiss franc did benefit from that move because now they can buy back the euro at a 30% discount. On the other hand, those in Europe who have Swiss franc-based mortgages, which have been very popular in many countries because of the strength of other currencies vis-a-vis the Swiss franc, they are being crushed, being creamed. Well, the point is, folks, wherever or whatever currency you earn your income in, that is the currency that your mortgage should be in. Let's be honest. Those that decided to go with a Swiss franc mortgage because they thought they would save money, you see what happens, okay? You can't do that. Anyhow, this is an exciting time for anyone earning US dollars to visit Europe. Prices have never been more attractive, and they're going to become more attractive as the year goes on. I've predicted that by summer we will have reached parity and beyond. So make your flight reservations now. Also, tickets prices for flights, international flights, are actually declining because of the drop in fuel prices, the drop in oil. My prediction has been that oil will reach a $30 handle and will bottom at about $30. So stay tuned because the price just keeps on going down. This has been In the News, and it's some optimistic news if you're an American or you are holding US dollars, because your dollars are now stronger against most European and worldwide currencies. Until next time, this has been Holy Joe Rock and Roll and In the News. Take care.
Thank you for watching In the News, a feature of HJRR TV and presented by the Reverend Dr. Holy Joe Rock and Roll. Please rate us, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to this channel for more In the News.